What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I am your host, XA. Good to see you guys again. I am here to do another tutorial, beginner's tutorial on the MPCX. I have a couple tips for you guys today. One has to do with the Q-Link functions when you're in the chop and the trim mode, and the other one has to do with pretty much the same thing, and how to discard certain parts of your chop that you don't want, and why you lose the function of discard sometimes. Stay tuned for that. I want to show you, because if you faced that before where you came across the chop and then you try to discard everything else but what you want and you lose the discard function, this is going to be for you. So stay tuned, you guys, because it's really going to be good, especially for the beginners. All right? Alright guys, so as you can see, I got a sample loaded up here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving my knobs, and you're going to see that over here, they're not going to move. Alright, your cursors here are not going to move. So I'm moving my Q-links right now. As you can see, reflecting over here, and nothing's happening. And the reason why I bring this up is because maybe as you're new to the MPCX or the Live, you got to understand that you got to be in screen control mode. Okay, so you can see now the settings are changed. Before, you were probably in a different mode, a program, pad scene, project. You have to be in screen control mode, excuse me. All right, and I'm going to show you where that's at here on the MPCX. It's just right, motherfucking, oh shit, it's just right there. All right, that's going to make the difference between what you're looking at on the screen and your control knobs, your link knobs. All right, so let's get back up here and take a look again now. After you got all that worked out, right? Again, this is for newbies. You know, you got your sample loaded. You can't control the knobs here. See how the cursor's moving? Other side is moving. You're having issues with that. It has to do with where you're at on your Q-links. So you got your project, program, pad scene, pad parameters, and screen control. You want to be in your screen control to control the link knobs. All right, again, a newbie type thing. Now the second thing that I want to show you that has been something frustrating that I've seen people talk about in the past was, let's just say that you load up a sample like I got right here, right? Sometimes you can go into chopping on accident. Right now I'm in trim mode. That's where I always start. You know, when I dissect the sample, I want to start in trim mode. I want to take these parts out that I want to use. Rarely do I go into chopping mode unless I trim something down first, to whether it be 4 bars, 8, 16, 32 bars, whatever it is, or just a one sound chop. I start in trim mode. The reason why I start there is because, as you can see, everything is lit up out here. The discard, delete, scenes, all that good stuff, right? If you accidentally start in chop mode, you can see you got one slice that you started in bank A1. Okay, so let's just say you start playing around and you're like, okay, I want it right here. All right, and then let's just say you bring the cursor all the way over, whatever, right, all the way down this way, and you're happy with this little loop that you got going on. See how I counted that out? All right, there it is. So as you can see, I want to take that out of here. You know what happens if you want to discard? Let's just say you don't want any of that. You just want that part right there. Now, if you just want to work with that, you can extract it. But I'm just trying to show you something that's been a source of frustration in the past for others. As you can see now, you can't discard it anymore. Okay, even if you go back to the trim, you see it's not highlighted any longer. It's grayed out. All these are in clear white. Silence, extract, normalize, and so forth. The discard is gone now. So you can't discard it anymore. Okay, and the reason why is because when you started chopping it in the chop area, which I understand why you would do that, you lose that control. Okay, again, you can still extract it, you can still pull it out, so it might mean nothing to you. All right, but if this has been a source of like, why can't I just get rid of everything else? I just want to use this part and I can't discard it. This is the reason why. So if you go back to your chopping area, okay, and you put everything, all the parameters back, which you can, you don't have to. All right, you put everything back to the way it was. All right, and right here where it says slice 1, okay, you want it to reflect all like that. Okay, and then you want to go back to your trim mode. Okay, now that you go back to your trim mode, as you can see, let's just get your loop back here. You're going to get your crap back over here again, all the way down. All right, whatever that was, somewhere around here. And now as you can see, discard is highlighted. So if I hit that discard button, this time I will be able to discard it. Okay, I was in chop mode, my bad. As you can see, so I can go into process. Now I can use discard. And again, you don't have to follow that. You can always extract it out. But if this has been something that you're like confused about, that's the reason why that happens. You started in chop mode, you narrowed down what you wanted, but you lost your discard function, as you can see right here. If you start in chop mode, okay, and then you begin to play with the parameters, as soon as you hit that pad and you slice it, you lose that function. Okay, so what you want to do is just be in your trim mode, begin there, trim out what you want. If you want to discard the rest, there it is. Again, this is for somebody that maybe didn't understand why they had this little section they wanted and they want to get rid of everything else, and you were just resulted just like, let me just extract it out because I don't know why I lost that function. That's why you lost it. I hope that helps out anybody that was kind of curious about why that happened. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for another one. Love you guys, man. I'm out.